Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I rise at this time, Madam Speaker, to bring a brief report, and I'm only going to speak on one of my ministries this morning, but it is indeed necessary for me to address this honorable House on some pertinent matters as it relates to education in our beloved federation. Madam Speaker, it is clear that education is the cornerstone of our national development, and it's through education that we empower our citizens to achieve their fullest potential. The ministry, Madam Speaker, is committed to providing quality, relevant education to our citizens. This is very evident, Madam Speaker, in our overall accomplishments over the past year in the areas of school safety, ICT integration, the enhancement of the technical and vocational education and training, what is known to us as our TVET, increase higher education opportunities, and the support for special education. Briefly, Madam Speaker, I highlight under the area of ICT integration. In the digital age, the integration of information and communication technology into our education system is not just a priority, but a necessity. Our goal is to equip students with the digital skills they need to thrive in a rapid evolving world. Last academic year, Madam Speaker, we jump-started the one-to-one laptop program and issued laptops to students in Form 3 to 5, and tablets were issued to students in grade 3 to 6. These devices were loaded with a learning management system through which the ministry is able to track the usage of both students and teachers. I am happy to report, Madam Speaker, that after reviewing the end-of-year report, it is obvious that both our students and teachers are utilizing the numerous features that's on their devices. I also report that mathematics and language art content was accessed the most. So we are monitoring the usage of the devices. This academic year, Madam Speaker, the program continues, and a new set of third formers and grade 3 students will be receiving their devices. The Ross University, Madam Speaker, continues to assist us in the upgrade of our computer labs. We are upgrading our computer labs in all of our schools, and this year we will be upgrading and reopening another primary school computer lab. Our government, Madam Speaker, remains resolute and committed to ensuring that our students have the necessary tools to succeed not only while they're in school, but throughout their lives, Madam Speaker. Quickly, Madam Speaker, I move to TVET. We are one step closer to realizing our goal in providing our NVQs and our CVQs. Over the past year, we have conducted another cohort of assessors in terms of the training for 20 TVET teachers in Nevis. This brings our total, Madam Speaker, to 80 assessors nationally. In the region where TVET teachers in specific areas are difficult, Madam Speaker, in terms of sourcing, the ministry has been forward-thinking in its approach to resolving its staffing challenges. Our aim, Madam Speaker, by 2025 is to create smart classrooms that offer the ability to link virtually with our sister island and any other territory in the region and even internationally, Madam Speaker. In the area of special education, Madam Speaker, I believe, and the ministry believe, and the government, that every child deserves the opportunity to receive a quality education regardless of their abilities or challenges. Our commitment to special education remains unwavering. We have opened, Madam Speaker, 4 sensory rooms which will be utilized as another teaching tool. Students with sensory and behavioral issues, Madam Speaker, will have an alternative space where they can calm down and refocus. The Ministry of Education will continue to create inclusive learning environments that cater to the diverse needs of all of our students. Additionally, Madam Speaker, we have introduced specialized training in the area of autism for our teachers, ensuring that they are equipped with the skills and knowledge to support students with these special needs. This area, Madam Speaker, happens to be an area that I am passionate about, and we are going about trying our best to ensure that we cater for these children. My last report I received from the Spectrum Center is that we have about 306 of our students on the spectrum, and that's not the latest number. I am happy to report also, Madam Speaker, that it was just last week while we hosted the OECS Ministers of Education, Social Development and Health meeting here, that we got some word from the University of Dalhousie in Canada. After I met with them at a CDB meeting, they have provided us with a number of resources that we will be able to, our teachers will be able to tap into and get certified. When we speak about higher education, Madam Speaker, I am happy to report that we have seen an increase in the number of higher education scholarship opportunities that have been made available for our students. It was a record. 16 students got the opportunity, or adults got the opportunity to study in Taiwan. And I've asked that that number increase to 25 for next year. So higher education is an area that we are pushing as it relates to scholarship. And of course, I must express our sincere thank you to Ambassador Lin and the entire government. Madam Speaker, the safety of our students and educators is paramount. In the past 2 years, we have made significant strides in ensuring that our schools are safe havens for learning and growth. The National School Safety Policy was passed this year. In addition, in just 2 short years, Madam Speaker, we have upgraded 5 bathrooms costing over $2 million. We have upgraded the cafeteria at the Charles E. Mills Secondary School, and we are actively right now working on the canteen at the Washington Archibald High School. We have completed, Madam Speaker, the electrical upgrade at the Washington Archibald High School, and we are wrapping up that at the Charles E. Mills Secondary School. $2.6 million, Madam Speaker. At this juncture, I would like to give an update on the progress we have made with the Keon High School, Madam Speaker. As many of you where the Keyon High School moved to hybrid in the third term of 2023-2024 academic year due to the health concern mold. The Ministry of Education, under the guidance of the Ministry of Health and the St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards, has been working diligently to resolve this health issue, Madam Speaker. Once the Ministry of Health issued their report, the ministry moved quickly to test, assess the surrounding grounds and internal spaces, and then created a comprehensive plan to deal with the mold situation, Madam Speaker. During this first phase, the Ministry of Education focused on 3 key areas. 1, assessment of spaces to identify the cause of the mold and the types of the measures that we need to put in place to deal with that, Madam Speaker. Extensive professional cleaning of the grounds and all classrooms, including lab spaces, and refurbishing of spaces, Madam Speaker. The assessment of the spaces began early in May, and by late May, work began. Our aim was to improve the overall school plant and make it safe for both staff and students. Extensive work was done on all the blocks and included repairing damaged windows, replacing doors, ensuring the railings were at the regulation height, and removal of trash and broken furniture from around the grounds and in classroom. Replacing lights, fixtures, repairing the roof, replacement of partitions, repositioning of steps to increase the level of monitoring. There were areas where teachers had difficulty going to be able to monitor, and we were able to fix that, Madam Speaker. Sealing and repainting of the buildings and the professional cleaning of spaces. To date, Madam Speaker, over $1 million have been spent at the Keyon High School in short 2 years, more than what would have been spent in that institution over the last 10 years or so. Over $1 million, Madam Speaker. In order to ensure that the spaces are safe prior to the return of the students and staff, constant testing and retesting by the Bureau of Standards has been carried out, and the results shared with all stakeholders, the parents, teachers, administrators, and even the teachers' union. And I would like to thank the administration, the staff, and the teachers' union for working with us. The Ministry of Education will announce very shortly the date for the return to campus, and of course the school will share further information. I also want to thank CHS BEST because they came on board as some alumni, and particularly from Miami. When I met an educator up there, I told all I wanted to do for me is to provide me with desks and chairs, anything. And they were able to do that, Madam Speaker. And 3 containers are here, and the Keyon High School will be outfitted with new desks and chairs, and all the staff will be given new chairs and other furniture. Never before, Madam Speaker. Before I close, Madam Speaker, I would like to state that the Ministry of Education takes the health and safety of its employees and students very seriously. As the Minister of Education, I firmly believe that we must provide safe teaching and learning spaces. And of course, as parliamentarians here, I am certain that you would agree that our children deserve the best, and we must remain committed to this cause. Children should never be used as a political football or means to further anyone's political agenda, Madam Speaker. I implore us, as representatives of the people, to commit to doing what is in the best interest for our children. Remember, they are our future. In closing, Madam Speaker, the state of education in St. Kitts and Nevis is strong and vibrant, and we have an excellent relationship with our counterparts in Nevis as well. We have made significant progress in enhancing school safety, integrating ICT, expanding the TVET program, and supporting special education. These efforts are a testament to our commitment to providing a higher quality education for all our students, preparing them for the challenges and opportunities of the future. Madam Speaker, as we move forward, we will continue to build on these successes, working collaboratively with all stakeholders to ensure that our education system remains dynamic, inclusive, and forward-thinking. Together we can create a brighter future for our children and our nation. May it please you, Madam Speaker, that's just one ministry.